Hi guys, I'm just going to share as I create, and hopefully I can put this together as a video. I had gotten this recently, I think a couple of craft days ago, whatever. Anyway, Sheena Crafts. And isn't this gorgeous? But oh my lordy. It was, you know how I say I get lost when I color? Yeah, if this did not have this to go with it, to show me what's sky and what's ground, and what's leaves, I would have been lost. But I think it turned out really pretty. This is like a 6x6. Let's see. Yep, a little under 6x6. I think I might just use this in the journal. Anyway, I'm going to mat it with some dark orange, kind of like they did here. Oh, sorry. Ankle's throbbing. But yeah, see all the blue. So I would come back. I did the blue first, then the green to see where the leaves were. And I don't know if I did it correctly or not, but again, who's gonna... The squirrel, so cute. Yes, I used my tri-blends. And just put up here, thankful for fall, and I think that would be really fun to have, and then have it maybe a pocket, and I pull out something that I list what I'm thankful for, which is a good thing to remember. I used the Tim Holtz newest ink, and I used brown, not because I was so creative and thought, ooh, brown. Sorry, but that was what I found. I was tired last night after doing my other video, but so I used the brown, and it turned out okay. However, since it's all brown anyway, I had to go back in on some of it. And so I should go in with this and I redid some of the lines after coloring. That's what I'm trying to say in an awkward sort of way. But I think it's very pretty. It's just, again, if I did not have this to look at, forget it. So I want to do the little squirrel, but yeah, it comes with... I got this on HSN. I think I already mentioned that. Oh, here, this will show better because I've stamped. So you get this big one, you get the squirrel, and I love this. You color my world. That's a neat one. Embrace change. Yep, that's a good one. Catch a leaf and make a wish. Oh, that's cute. I haven't noticed all this. Harvest nature. Oh, so you can get the die too, because it shows. I didn't realize that this stuff, but I don't think I need to pay for a die just for those little loop-de-loos, because this is an easy fussy cutter. Embossing. Okay, to go alongside our embossing folder to create the perfect card. Okay, so it can do this and this. Huh. I did not know that. So that comes in Winter Wonder. Sorry, I'm all over the place. And Summer Days in a leaf. That's very cool, but I should look for these two things. All right. I'll continue to add as I go today. Okay, I'm going to use the Stamps by Me Floral Romance. I went out in my stash of things I'd recently ordered about a month or two ago from HSN, and I need to use them. So I'm going to do the Stamps by Me. This is what it's going to make. It's called Floral Romance. She gives you a QR code. I've never used one of those. I'm going to do that. It also comes with this gorgeous embossing folder. I don't know if you can see. Let me stand up so I can see what you're seeing. There we go. Here's the stamp. Oh, and I think... Oh, yeah. It comes with the die, too. Oh, this is going to be fun, ladies. Okay. And gentlemen. There are men that watch me as well, so that's cool. Michael is one. If you ever want to see somebody, if you're into planners, planner time with Michael. He's back to school, and he's like, I haven't been on for a while. Oh, Michael, I totally understand the stress. You guys have started earlier. We haven't started school here yet. And here's the papers, and they're nice. Not too thick, but not thin either. That's probably 60-pound, maybe. Oops, there we go. So, yeah, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So, yes, Michael, I feel your pain. The first few weeks of getting settled at school that's crazy. And you go from just relaxing to boom, we're back at it. So I do not miss that. So yeah, I don't know if this is still available on HSN, but I thought I would work on this. I went to my bin that I brought out of stuff I need to use. So I'm going to give this a go. Okay, I thought I would change it up a little bit. I'm going to do this Floral Romance by Stamps by Me, but I'm doing it watercolor. I'm going rogue. Kidding. Anywho, so I'm going to use my watercolor from Ranger Tim Holtz, the watercolor pencils. They come in these nice little tins. To get them out, he showed where you go like this. You know, of course it won't work now. Where it'll pop it up like that and then you can get them out. But I tend to leave them in here and just go in with, you'll see in a minute. So, let's get, oops, sorry, I bumped it. Okay, I'm bumping it again. All right, good job, Kip. I did the QR code, it just takes you to her products, so not a how-to or anything. And let's see here. Okay, got my paper towel, got my watercolors, I got my expensive Dollar Tree mat underneath. And I'm going to be looking at this to show. And I did cut the die out, and then stamp on top of it first, because it did come with a die, so I thought that was pretty cool. So I don't know that I'll be able to tell you all the colors, but Distress Candied Apple, let's give that a go. So what I do is I just go in and saturate this puppy. Get it good and red, and then come in. Hopefully this comes out. Yeah. And the more you spread it out, of course, the lighter it gets. Am I on? Yep. Watercolors I feel, are super fast. Just saying. So I'm going to go back in because I want to get a little darker here. This is Bristol watercolor paper. It's just what I had out here, so that's what I'm using. Okay. Going back into the, I think that's the darkest red I have, yeah. It is. I'm going to spread that over here because it got a little darker than I had planned. See how forgiving it is? It's like, okay, I like this. And the less water, obviously, on your brush, the darker it's going to be as well. Because that's how it thins out, right? I guess. I'm totally guessing here, but I think it is. Isn't that pretty? I know some people are like, I don't know how to watercolor. There's really no, I'm not watercoloring freehand here. I'm coloring in stamps, so it's pretty darn easy. It's like I said, it's very forgiving. So you just want darker, just like in any kind of, to layer it. And then draw it out. And I'm going to go in. Margaret tends to like the brushes better, just your regular paint brushes, which are good, but I just, especially out here, I don't have to get out a cup of water or any of that hoo-hoo. That hoo-hoo. It's just paint and go. Okay, I'm going to squeeze it a little bit because it's getting dry. Still got water in there. Wow, okay. Hopefully you're on. Let me move this. Okay. Let me zoom in a little bit. There we go. Is that better? Probably too much. See, when I do all this, try to get fancy, fancy Nancy, then it starts getting wrong. It goes bad. Well, hopefully it won't. Okay. Oh, and they did red on the inside. Okay. And this again is the using the Ranger alcohol black soot. Not the alcohol, but the I'm sorry, archival inks. I didn't bring it over here with me. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'll let that dry, and then I might decide I want to come in and... So to clean my brush, I just go like this. I go on my hand, and I can see. Nope, nothing else in it. So now I'm going to do the greenery. Let's see here. This one is Rustic Wilderness. Okay, let's go with Rustic Wilderness. I also use the little distress cubes as well. Those work great. Smoosh them onto my mat and draw the paint from that. Oops, I shouldn't have done the... Oh well. I'm getting into the white areas that I shouldn't be. But it's watercolor, so it's supposed to look arty. That's what I'm going to tell myself anyway. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is kind of an artsy type, you know, loosely drawn image. Are we still in? Yeah. I get to looking at this and forget to check and make sure you can see what I'm doing. Another thing is, say I want to lighten that up, I'll just go in with a paper towel and lighten it up a little bit, dry it out a little bit. It's getting got a little wet. Okay. I'm going to come up here and do the same thing. I don't know. The image shows, excuse me, but it's really not lines there. See how it's, so I guess I just make it up myself? I don't know. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I use my hands a lot. I don't know. But you can also do it on a paper towel. But I don't like how this went so far out of range here. I'm going to just lighten it up a little bit. There we go. Make it look like I plan to do that. I'm not doing my best. It's been a while since I've used watercolor, so I'm out of practice. But one color with watercolor can do lots of shades, highlighting, shading, all of that. Just depending on how you use how much water you have on your brush. Okay. This whole thing is stem and I don't know. Again, getting lost on here. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go back in and add a little, now that it's semi-dry, right? Yeah, I kind of messed up the fern. Oh well. Don't do as I say. But I think it looks, it's not bothering me. Well, it kind of is, or I wouldn't be talking about it. But I think I'll keep going. I'll still use it. Excuse me. And I'm going to go back into my red. Just kind of darken that now that it's dry. I know I take a long time to finish my thought. Good. I'm sure it frustrates some of you, but you know, it is what it is. Okay. I like that. That is very pretty. And then I'm going to add some water. There we go. I squeezed it a little bit, spread that out so I don't have lines. I don't like lines. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. What is this, a poppy, I think. Going back into my red a little bit. Okay, I think I'm done. I like that. Very pretty. So I'm going to try to mimic or copy this effect. And let's see how that goes. So I cut out, I think this is 5 by 7 maybe. I use my little cutter. I'm loving these little quartz that I have under my table. But anyway, I didn't, you know, it doesn't go past 5 on this one. So, well, that was an avalanche. Okay. So, you know what I think I'm going to do is try it out on here first. Let's do that. And it looks like they got it really wet. I think I'm going to do a different green. Let's try... I could change it up, but this is peeled paint. Oh, I thought peeled paint was... Anywho. And just kind of go in really wet on this. I probably should wet my... Yeah, I should get this really wet before I do the background. I'm just playing around with this one just to see what I want to do. Okay, and then if I go to add the red, I'm going to stick with that red. And I could probably, if I was home, I could use my alcohol inks. I need to start using all this stuff that I've purchased, but this is working. Just kind of add the water, make it really wet. Oh, I like that. Okay, so I think I'm ready to give it a go. Okay. I should get out some water and... But, oh well. Now, it's not going to show behind it so much, but I'm not going to... I think I'm going to go back into the green that I used in the for the fern, just for consistency. Oh, this is kind of fun. I'm just splotching it around here. Okay, oops. You can see the red came through on that one a little bit. You could see it if I put it on camera. That would be nice of me to do. Okay, I'm going to take my paper towel just because it is so wet and dry it a little bit. This is just me playing around. I have no idea if this is how you're supposed to do it. Now I'm going to go into the peeled paint and do that too. Get it a little darker. Ow. I'm sorry, my ankle keeps throbbing. I need to put it up, but I can't color and have my... Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'm doing this correctly, but I don't think there's any right or wrong. I'm going to clean this out and go into the red. And it looks like they kind of... Let's try... I usually use a toothbrush for this effect, the splatter effect. But oh, there we go. There we go. Can you see it? Can you see it? Woohoo! Splatter! I hope nobody's out there near walking by. They're going to go, what is she screaming and getting excited about in there? Ooh, this is fun. There we're going. Okay, and then I'm going to add some red here and there. A little more splatter. Oh, this is fun. Fun, ladies. Okay, and gents. But let's just kind of put this over. I don't like this being circles. I don't want them a specific shape, right? And I need to get it out here more because we're just having fun. I may or may not use this. Oh, people got their dogs. They're fighting. Fight, fight! Okay, I'm going to try to bring Coco here while I'm babysitting her. I don't know how that'll go. But I can actually have a dog here. It's mine, right? I'm just splattering. Now I'm going to... I squeezed a lot. Let's see. I'm going to dry that. And now I'm going to go into the green. It's got, I still had some red on there. Am I even on again? Sorry, guys. It's kind of a muddy color. That didn't work out. I needed to clean my brush first. Let's do this one. And right here. I'm sure there's better ways for me to do this, but I'm doing what it's just, I'm sitting here, and as I've said, I'm a lazy crafter. I don't go. If it's nearby, that's what I use. Okay. Okay, I think that's going to work. Let's do a little green splatter. You want to? You guys are probably like, okay, back to the haul videos, Kim. These are weird. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is fun, though. This is big fun. Okay, cleaning it off. I like the red better splatter. And I need to go outside of it, not inside of it. It's going to be covered anyway. But yeah, like I said, I usually used to use back in the day when I painted a toothbrush to do splatter. So, but I don't have an old toothbrush out here, so we're doing this way, and this is working. Oh my gosh, I'm kind of having fun here. Hope you are too. Okay, there we go. I'm going to let that dry. I'm not going to put this down on. I just want to see. It's okay. I could have done better. It's not as artsy-fartsy as this one. But it'll do. Let's see. Gotta get the red out of there. Wow, that's a lot of red in there. Okay. Okay, I'm going to add more water to that. Okay, well, you know, it is what it is. Not my best, but for first time doing it like this, I don't think it's too bad. And it's a background, it's not the main attraction. Okay, I cut this down so that I could mat it, but I'm also going to take candied apple in the Distress cube. Distress ink, I'm just kind of going around. That. This is definitely an experimental card for me. This is out of my usual, but it's fun. It's good to branch out, right? Try something different. Something just moved. Oh boy. Okay. And I'm in the trailer, so it's like when I hear something, it's like, oh god. Okay, yeah, I like that. So I cut it down, and then, so I have all I ended up getting all the trays on sale when I could find a good price, like at Michael's or Joann's. So I got them all organized in that, and then I can just pick this up and go. Probably need a bigger box, but for right now, that's working. Okay, let's see what we think. I'm gonna kind of do it at an angle. What's nice about these is you get the lid, and you just rest it in the lid. That's cool. Okay. So I think I'll do that. Sorry. It's a small space. I need to stay organized. Some critter better not come crawling out under my crap. Just saying. I like to color mice. I just don't want them in my space. So I don't know if I should do, you know, foam tape. Not really sure. But let's try that. And then I'm going to probably map this on something like this. Man, I don't like that. These are single-sided papers as well, so. Oh, that's kind of pretty. I think I'll do that one. This will probably be a 5x7 card. And does it come with... I gotta look again. No words. Okay. But I have that word from the Sheena collection. You Color Me Happy would be perfect. This one is called Perfect Poppy, by the way. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, so I cut this down. This will go on a 5x7. This was a 6x6, so I cut it down 5x6. And then I'm going to put this here. And You Color My World is a little large, so I think I'm going to just hand cut it out. But first I'm going to make it all speckly. The color You Color My World came from this set that I just did the leaf in. That's Sheena. And by the way, this is on Crafter's Companion USA for $5 something, but no dies. I couldn't find these or the embossed, which is fine. But just a heads up, if you want that set, it is available for, they're having a big clearance thing. So I went on there just to see for the dies. I was like, ooh, check it out. Oh, wait. Let me see. I need to put the colored pencils away. Too soon. I don't know what the difference between the colored pencils and the crayons are. I have both. I haven't used the crayons in a long time, but I'm going to splatter this, I guess is what I should call it. It's not wet enough. Oops. Oh, here's some. There we go. What do you want? I'm terrible about this. I'm trying to get better about how I film craft with me videos. I'm working on it, people. That's just not cooperating right now. Oh, there we go. Back and forth. Ooh, it likes that. Okay. So I need to let that dry a little bit. And while that's drying, a little more over here. See, I'll get too ambitious and then ruin it. Okay. Oh, I like that. I likey. So I think I'm going to put it up on foam tape. What do you say? Let's go. Let's be brave. I just have my Dollar Tree. Sorry, I'm reaching over to my big cabinet thingy. Let's do a little bit of foam tape. Put this away. I think I'm done with it now. If not, it's right there. So we're going to raise this up on foam tape. Oof, it's dry, I think. Okay, this is just the Dollar Tree stuff. This gives it dimension and interest, I think, when you do that. Sorry. I'm always saying sorry. Oh, my lordy. It's already 1 o'clock. It's like, okay, I slept till about 8:30. Takes me a while to get going. Gotta get the juices flowing. Have a little coffee. All that stuff. Okay. So let's peel that away. I think that's enough tape. Wow, that is way too zoomed in. Never mind. Okay. You don't really need to zoom in to see me take the backing off of the tape. Oh my gosh. These are my Hobby Lobby deal scissors. Oh my gosh, those are such good deals. Okay, I'm going to kind of put this at an angle that way. And since I have this tape right here, I'm just going to put that on the back. I usually go like this. And I did learn from you guys, you need to burnish it first, because it's like, especially the red line tape, oh my lordy, it's hard to get separated and have it stay down. I need to call and get an appointment for my nails next week before I go see my girlies. Gotta get those nails done. All right. That was a random comment. Okay. This is where I really am not good. I'll look good to me, and then I have lasers and all kinds of stuff, but you know, I would have to get that out. Okay, I'm gonna call that. No, see, I don't like it. Once I get it down, I'm like, okay, never mind. Well, you know what? I'm gonna make it work because I'm gonna go like this. For one thing, I can just trim that down. Okay. Oops, I smeared that a little bit. It wasn't completely dry, but it'll be okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna catty-wonkus it. Cut it out. I'm not going for like a rectangle or anything. I'm just gonna do it like this. And I totally smeared that red. Gosh darned it. But like I said before, I move the paper, not the scissors, for a smoother, you know, get those little choppy lines then as much. All right, I'm gonna have to get my pen out again, my watercolor pen or brush, and make it look like I plan to do that, right? Okay, well that's okay. I don't like it. Okay, we're good. Mistakes or bloopers kind of turn into good things sometimes. Okay, I kind of like that. It's a little darker here, obviously, but I think that's okay. And I'm going to overthink it, as I do. And go in and kind of add some color there. Now draw from that, because I want it to look, I don't want that to stand out, if that makes sense. If anything I do makes sense, I'm happy for you. Seriously. Anyway, okay, now let's get out our Candy Apple Red Distress Cube. Ooh, yeah. That's pretty. I like to do the edges. I put my big old fingers in there again, so while it's still wet, I should have let it dry, but I'm trying to finish this up so we can be done with this little excursion here. Okay. Let's see what happens when I do this. Okay. I think it's good. I think it's dry enough. Okay, so now I'm going to put that up on pop tape, foam tape, whatever, like that. Okay. This is turning out pretty cute. Or pretty, not cute. It's not. Did you see my grandma one? Oh my gosh, you guys got to see the grandma ones. I would get those if I were you. If you like, oh, cute ladies. The grannies. Okay. I'm going to do that kind of like at an angle and let that fern come up like that. Oh my gosh. I really like it. What do you think? I'm happy with it. All right, you guys. There we go. A project for today. Take care. Bye-bye.